Hi, family. So, today I want to talk to you guys about staying encouraged. I know we are in the middle of the first month of the year, Happy New Year, and we're starting to get to that point where our resolutions are getting kind of hard, motivation is getting kind of thin, and I want to talk to you guys about staying encouraged, and I want to encourage you guys to keep the path, stay the course, keep going. um, because it gets better. And something that I'm learning about staying encouraged is really to just do the work. I mean, your emotions are going to be your emotions, and you're not always going to feel like it's working. You're not always going to feel like you can see results, or that you're getting closer, or that you are progressing in whatever journey it is, whatever goal you are trying to reach. And sometimes it might feel like you don't even see the goal anymore. But if you do what you know to do, and you just keep doing the work, no matter if you feel miserable doing it, if you feel depressed doing it, even if you feel discouraged while doing it, just keep doing it. And just try to detach yourself emotionally from all the negative feelings that you might feel, and just try your hardest to just stay the course. And I think that your results will be inevitable. I think that you will see the change that you want to see, and you will reach your goals. The best way to do that is, again, I know I keep repeating it, but it's true, is to just do the work. There's no way around it. There's no alternative route. You know what you have to do, and just do what you know to do. And that's all I have for you guys today. I love you all, and I hope you guys stay encouraged. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I wanted to come back on here because I feel like there's a lot more that I could leave you with about encouragement. I wanted to deepen that discussion. I feel like the last little video clip, which you guys just saw, I feel like there's just so much more that I can pour into this discussion that can really be helpful to everybody. My main point in that last video was that the best way to stay encouraged is to keep going. And the more you go, the more you'll be able to stay encouraged. And while that is true, there's just a little bit more, so maybe some practical tips that I wanted to leave you guys with. For the past 5 years of my life, I feel like I've been in a waiting season. I feel like I've been putting so much effort into reaching a certain goal and been forced to wait for whatever reason. And through this season, there's just a lot of tips that I have learned. I've been forced to stay encouraged. I've been forced to constantly renew my faith daily because it's hard. And I want to share with you guys what has helped me, because I know I'm not the only one. I know that all of us are out here. We're trying to reach, different goals in life, and I know that it gets hard. I know that you might have this grand vision, and you start putting in the work, and pouring yourself into it, and you're not seeing the fruit yet. And I know that's difficult, but I want to encourage you guys to stay the course and to keep going, because that's what I've had to do. So one of the first tips that has really helped me in this season has been refining my goals. And what that means to me is just making sure that my goals and the goals that I'm setting are realistic and attainable goals that are congruent to my life, my experience, and the path that I am trying to forge. I speak about this in depth in a lot of different blog posts. I will tag a few of them down below. But basically, the idea is to make sure that your goals are for you and that they're realistic. And I want to encourage all of you guys to do the work to find out whether what you are shooting for is actually what you need to be shooting for. And to make sure that your intentions in this goal are pure, that you're not just doing it because of somebody else's vision or, for superficial reasons. Make sure that these goals are for you. So I definitely think that that is one way to stay encouraged, because if you know that your goals are for you, then you know that the outcome is also going to be for you, and whatever it is on the other side of your hard work is going to come to fruition, because if it's for you, and nobody can take it from you. It might take you a while to get there, but if you know it's for you, don't second guess it. Another tool that I use and I have used in this past couple of years is prayer. I am a praying woman. Praying keeps me grounded. It keeps my vision more illuminated. I can see clearly when I've spoken with God about what it is, what these goals are in my life. Praying helps me find strategy, and it helps me also stay patient, and it helps me pacify, the anxieties and the fears that I have. So if prayer is something that works for you, I would totally encourage you to pray for encouragement, to pray for faith, and to pray that all of these things are strengthened and renewed daily. Because again, you're going to need a new dosage every day. And I found that to be true in my life. Another really good tip that has helped me stay encouraged is to check my obsession or idolatry with whatever this goal is. For me, I'm such a dreamer. I'm such a big vision kind of person, and it's so easy for me to get lost in that. It's so easy for me to put all of my faith and my hope in whatever this goal is, and I start getting just real crazy, just thinking that, oh, my life is going to be totally perfect once this happens, or I just need to get to this point or to this stage, or for this to happen, for things to get better. And that's just foolish. It's foolish, and I think that it actually dwindles your motivation, because you just get so fascinated on the outcome and you forget that everything is a journey, and that the process is really the outcome. The outcome doesn't happen without the process. So if you just get stuck in this obsession with what you want your life to be, I also think that you'll end up getting disappointed when you finally reach that goal and you're like, now what? So I want to encourage you guys to find something to ground your happiness in now, and where your life is right now, not where your future life is going to be, but where you are right now. So how do we ground our happiness? Finding things that give you true joy, that really makes your heart smile, the things that you are truly grateful for in this moment, not in the future, not in the past, but in this moment. And ground your happiness on now. Ground your happiness on the things that are occurring right now. Ground your happiness on the work that you're putting in and the efforts that you were putting in. Make sure that while you might allow yourself to dream big and to create visions for yourself, that's wonderful, but make sure that you are present in the now. And I think doing so can help you stay encouraged and motivate you to complete your goals. Another tip is just a realization, and I guess this kind of touches on what I was speaking about in my prior video, but just a realization that things will only get better if you do the work. That really helps me stay encouraged. Like, whatever my goal is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's saving money, no matter how discouraged I get in the process, I always remind myself that, Irene, if you don't keep going, nothing is going to happen. No change is going to happen. You're going to be stuck where you're at. Because the reality is, we have two choices: to stay the same or to change. We already know what things look like if we stay the same. But what if we were to change? What's on the other side of that change? Your current situation is never going to change unless you create the habits to change your circumstance. If you want your life to look differently, the only option you have is to do the work. And for me, that encourages me on days where I don't feel motivated or I don't feel super excited to do the work, because I realize that I have no choice. If the well, I do have a choice, and the only other choice is my current reality. And I can either accept that or I can change it. And I choose to change it. And lastly, I wanted to encourage you guys by reminding you that an object in motion stays in motion. So I think about when I work out, and I've like a big goal for me is just weight loss, being in better shape, all of that fun stuff. And I've realized that the times when I go through like a drought, so to speak, where I'm super unmotivated, I don't work out, I don't do anything to further my goals. It takes so much energy to get back started, to hop back on that train. It takes so much energy. But it takes way less energy if you're already in the swing of things. If you already have the momentum that you have created by starting, keep the effort it takes to keep going is a lot less than the effort it is to start again. So I say that to encourage you guys to stay the course. Stay in motion. Don't allow yourself to fall off of your goals or your dreams or the efforts that you're putting in to receive these things. Keep going, because when you keep going, it's easier. It's easier to stay on track than if you like, oh, I don't feel like it today. Let me just roll over, and then tomorrow I roll over, and then next thing you know, it's like a month has passed and you haven't made any efforts towards your goal, and now your encouragement and your motivation is completely gone, and you have to start over again. You have to start from the beginning. You have to reinvigorate yourself all the way from the beginning. And I think that it's just way easier to just continue, even if it's small steps. On the days that you really don't feel like doing anything, take a small step. Do something that keeps you actively in pursuing your goals. Don't fall off of that. Yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope that this little addition to what was said before can really help you guys and encourage you. I will leave the link for the full blog post down below. And I hope you enjoyed today's meal. It's going to be some buffalo chicken egg rolls, which I made, and they're delicious. We're still on this egg roll